All right, today we're jumping into something really cool. It's a new blueprint for tourism that's getting ready to launch in New Brunswick, and honestly, it could change a lot of things. We're talking about a model that mashes up cutting-edge tech with some really deep cultural storytelling to create a travel experience that's, well, totally new.
I want you to imagine something. You're standing at a rugged coastline, looking out at the bay. And instead of just reading a little plaque, what if the history of that exact spot just came to life, right in front of you? What if a place could share its secrets, not from a book, but through the voice of someone who actually lived it?
So this whole thing is really about rethinking what a souvenir even is. We're moving past the little trinkets and postcards. We're heading into an age of digital keepsakes, where the memory you take home with you is tied directly to the story you just lived through.
And get this, the key to unlocking this entire world? It's already in your pocket. The gateway isn't a ticket booth or some big gate. It's just a simple, little tap of your smartphone on a tiny hidden tag.
So how does it actually work? Well, it's super simple, really. First, you just tap your phone on a small NFC tag at whatever attraction you're at, and bam, a hologram appears and starts telling you a story. And then, once the tale is finished, you get a unique digital collectible, a token, sent right to your phone. It's this seamless mix of the real world and the digital world.
And we're not talking about some dry, boring history lesson here. No way! You could be hearing from a charismatic pirate captain telling you all about his buried treasure. Or maybe you're listening to a proud Acadian heroine recounting her people's epic journey. Or even a wise Mi'kmaq storyteller sharing ancient legends. These are real, first-person stories that just pull you right in.
Okay, so you get this digital collectible, but what is that really? It's called an NFT, a non-fungible token. Now, don't let the name scare you. The easiest way to think of it is just like a digital trading card or a one-of-a-kind piece of art. It's basically a certificate that proves you, and only you, own that specific digital souvenir from your trip. Pretty neat, right?
Okay, this all sounds amazing, but you're probably wondering, how does it actually pay for itself, right? For an experience this rich to stick around, it needs a really smart business model. And this one does. The whole system is powered by 5 separate streams of revenue. So think of this as the engine that makes the whole thing run. Money comes in from selling those NFT collectibles, especially the rare, limited edition ones. Then you've got people paying to unlock premium stories. You earn royalties when people trade them. Companies can sponsor experiences. And this is a big one. A share of the revenue goes directly to the storytellers themselves.
So you heard me mention premium unlocks. What's that all about? Well, the basic story might be free for everyone, but you might have the option to pay a little extra, somewhere between $10 and $50, to unlock a longer version of the story, maybe a director's cut, or even some cool behind-the-scenes content. Okay, now this next part is where it gets really, really clever. Every single time one of those digital collectibles gets sold or traded from one person to another, a small royalty, usually around 5 to 10%, automatically gets sent back to the original storyteller and the platform. That means they create a long-term passive income stream that just keeps going long after your visit is over. It's brilliant. And then, of course, you've got the more straightforward ways it makes money. The initial sale of the NFTs, that brings in revenue right up front. And companies can sponsor certain locations. Just imagine a local seafood restaurant sponsoring the hologram at a historic lighthouse. It's a perfect natural fit that connects the experience to local businesses.
But here's the thing. This whole project, it's not just about cool tech and making money. There's a much deeper, more human side to it. It has a profound social mission at its core, something they call the empathic flip. And this, right here, might be what makes this whole idea truly revolutionary.
And this slide really gets to the heart of it. You see, the challenge is that so many of our most valuable storytellers, our elders, artists, people with disabilities, are often stuck at home. Their incredible voices and knowledge are basically locked away. This platform completely flips that problem around. It empowers them to share their heritage with the whole world, right from their living room.
So what does that actually look like for someone? I mean, in real-world terms. Through this creator revenue sharing program, a homebound storyteller could actually earn a sustainable income. We're talking about a projection of around $25,000 a year just for sharing their stories. That's life-changing.
And that's why this is so much more than just a tourism gimmick. It's really about building a creative economy that actually includes everyone. It provides meaningful work, and it provides dignity to people who might otherwise be completely left out of the workforce.
So when you step back
and you look at all the pieces, the cool tech, the smart business model, and this incredible social mission, you have to ask, right? Is this just a cool idea for one province in Canada, or could this be a blueprint for something way bigger?
What's so great about this system is that everybody wins. Seriously. The tourists get an experience they'll never forget. The creators get a new platform, and, just as importantly, an income. Local businesses get more traffic and engagement. And maybe most important of all, our cultural heritage gets preserved and shared in a way that's actually alive and dynamic. It's a true win-win ecosystem.
So if you're going to remember one thing from all this, it's this powerful combination of three things. You have the magic of immersive storytelling, the modern appeal of digital ownership, and that deep, meaningful foundation of social impact. That blend, right there, is the real secret sauce.
Which leaves us with one big question to think about. If a system can entertain us, empower creators, and preserve culture, all at the same time, is this the future? Could this little model from New Brunswick become the new global standard for how we connect with our history and our heritage? It's definitely something to think about.